Roguelike is a style of role-playing game traditionally characterized by a dungeon crawl through procedurally generated levels and permanent death of the player character. Most roguelikes are based on a high fantasy narrative, reflecting their influence from tabletop role-playing games. If you like that type of gameplay, you've come to the right place. Let's take a look at the 10 roguelike games for Android or iOS. Wanted Shadows Pocket Edition. It is a bullet heaven roguelite set in a world where demons battle for territory on All Hallows Eve. Players must decimate thousands of demons, relying on their skill and wit to survive. The game features a bullet heaven survival mechanic, offering permanent upgrades and empowering players to become an unstoppable force. Key features include the ability to synergize by choosing, merging, and upgrading weapons and trinkets, progress by using earned money to unlock new characters, weapons, and permanent powers. Dimension Hunter. It is a multiplayer roguelike and third-person shooter game that challenges players to master positioning skills, utilize active abilities of diverse heroes, and excel in wearing various armors and wielding different weapons. Through crafting powerful equipment, choosing unique dungeon paths, and confronting formidable monsters, players can acquire skill items. By combining these skills with weapon upgrades, they can develop formidable tactics to defeat bosses and explore new chapters in the game. Dungeon of the Endless, Apogee. It is a roguelike dungeon defense game where players lead a team of heroes to protect their crashed ship's generator while escorting a crystal through an expanding dungeon. To navigate dark rooms where monsters spawn, players use electricity to neutralize threats and strategically defend with guns and turrets. The goal is to create a safe path to the exit, all while managing resources, leveling up heroes, and unlocking upgrades amidst waves of monster attacks. The game stands out with unique tower defense elements and is particularly enjoyable in co-op mode. Lovecrafts, Untold Stories is a video game set in a Lovecraftian universe where players choose from various characters with unique abilities, navigating procedurally generated levels filled with cosmic horror. The game offers a narrative-driven experience involving investigation, combat against eldritch creatures, and uncovering mysteries. With permanent death and strategic gameplay, players explore dark and atmospheric environments, collecting items and facing different challenges in each playthrough. The game's roguelike nature and emphasis on cosmic horror create an engaging and replayable experience. Rogue Deaths. It is a roguelite dungeon crawler developed by Glitch Studios. The game involves navigating through progressively challenging dungeons, leveling up your character to face tougher enemies. At the end of each dungeon, players can acquire new skills or upgrade existing ones, choosing from over 80 skills and abilities. There are 12 unlockable classes, each with unique stats and skills. Customization is a key focus, with options to upgrade weapons, craft enchantments, brew potions, and encounter over 40 different enemy types. The gameplay is semi-automated, allowing players to control movement and activate abilities while the character automatically attacks nearby enemies. Gungeon and Gravestone. It is a roguelike dungeon crawler that combines cruelty and pixelated graphics. The game requires tactical nuance, punishing impatience and rewarding strategic approaches. Death is inevitable, causing loss of loot and gold, with players facing a choice to return to the surface every 5 levels or risk losing everything. The game follows a hero challenging the Demon King of Death to save their village, featuring quests, bosses, and a shared world with player gravestone messages. Despite its voxel look reminiscent of Minecraft dungeons and some repetitive music, this game offers accessible gameplay, replay value, and depth beyond simple dungeon crawling, making it a recommended choice for those seeking a challenging and varied experience. Downwell. It is a vertically scrolling roguelike game known for its minimalist pixel art and unique mechanics. Players control a character with gunboots, descending through procedurally generated well levels. The central gameplay involves shooting downwards to eliminate enemies and conserve ammo. With a focus on quick decision-making, players navigate challenging obstacles, encounter diverse enemies, and collect gems to purchase upgrades. The game's retro aesthetic fast-paced action, and roguelike elements contribute to its positive reception and cultural impact in the indie gaming scene. Dungeon Squad. It is a pixel art roguelike shooting defense RPG, features captivating female characters and a battle against an approaching warrior army. The game offers a roguelike training system for varied strategies in character and party development. With pixel art animations and a shooting defense mechanism, players must strategically strengthen characters, use reward items, and coordinate party attacks. The game's unique blend of roguelike elements, charming visuals, and dynamic gameplay makes it a recommended choice for fans of the genre. 20 Minutes Till Dawn. This game challenges players to survive against Lovecraftian horrors for 20 minutes until dawn. The game features 10 unlockable characters, each with unique abilities, as players face an increasing horde of enemies. The art style is simple, using grayscale pixel art with red highlights, creating a visually distinct atmosphere. Gameplay involves using a virtual joystick for movement and tapping the screen to shoot, with the option for free aiming. Players level up by collecting experience points from defeated enemies, unlocking diverse talents such as improved fire rate, shields, and summable allies. Points earned between runs allow players to unlock characters, weapons, and runes, which provide offensive and defensive upgrades. Exit the Gungeon. It is a side-scrolling bullet-hell dungeon climber, serving as a spin-off to the acclaimed Enter the Gungeon. Players navigate dynamically shifting levels, battling diverse enemies and challenging bosses with creative and humorous weaponry. Set in the same universe, the game continues the narrative as Gungeoneers strive to escape the constantly changing Gungeon. With character progression, unlockable Gungeoneers, and pixel art visuals, it offers a fast-paced and engaging experience.